Hey guys, what's going on? So today we are going to be looking at this CPU cooler, the Cooler Master Glacier 240L. So I was originally going to fix my friend's CPU cooler, the ML240L. Most of the name is similar, or the same, but they're actually very, very different coolers. This is a very old, high-end, expandable liquid cooler with a very powerful pump, full copper radiator, and some other things. Got some very thick tubing. Alright, so the other thing, though, is that we had to, just wanted to RMA it, not try and fix it. So we just sent it back, right? Which, no big deal. But I found this on eBay. It's a leaking Glacier 240L that is supposedly leaking around the pump bracket. I got it for 15 bucks off eBay. So let's hope it leaks. Which is a funny thing to say, but otherwise you won't be seeing this if it doesn't leak, so I guess you already know. Maybe I will publish it. No. But yeah, so it's been drained for shipping, so we are going to fill it up. Don't fall. We're going to fill it up and see if it leaks. So yeah, let's go do that right now. So we don't actually have like a funnel or something that I can use, obviously. Well, so I'm just going to use this pitcher and hopefully have a pretty steady hand so that we don't spill too much water when filling it up. Penny, let's just tighten this up. There we go. Should be all good. Now let's grab the power supply so we can fire this up. Now we can just simply plug this bad boy in on the plug on the pump, and we can grab a. Now that I think about it, we should probably put the whole entire thing in here, just in case it does leak. So, just, I guess, this, I don't know, see if I can get a little bit of a closer shot for you guys. Hopefully that is good. Now let's grab SATA cable and power this bad boy up. So, moment of truth. Honestly, I don't know if the pump is even on. I can't hear any water movement. So this is maybe a bad sign? There's only a small noise coming from the power supply. This really worries me a lot. Maybe we need to plug the RPM wire in? So it is so it is very possible that we have a dead pump. But we are just going to take it apart anyways so we can see what's inside, see if we can possibly fix it, see if we can, I mean, I can't easily see any leaks. Although it is, I mean, the pump isn't running. I don't see any leaks. But we are going to investigate a little further. So I started by I took the top cover off. It was really hard to get off, so I did it off camera. The nice thing about this cooler is that it is all Phillips head screws. Here is the pump itself. And that is some kind of gross water right there. To be honest, we probably should have drained this first. I wonder if I can remove the impeller. Yes, I can remove the impeller. And here we go, folks. This is what the inside of an AIO pump looks like. If you don't already know, I'm just going to remove this wire to make it a little easier on things. So we got our pump here, yeah. And we got the impeller here with like the magnets and crap on the end. So yeah, this is just the shaft, and as you can see, it snaps in there and it will spin around pretty freely. And then here we have our pump block. As you can see, there's some water and some disgusting crap in there. But we are going to clean that out. So we are going to do next, oh god, that's a lot of water when you tilt it that way. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to remove this hose mount, I guess, right here. Just lost in a memory, and I sure hope you do remember me like I remember you. So yeah, now we have just the isolated water block right here, and I guess the pump top as well. So let's just flip this upside down. A lot of water comes out. I feel like we already probably got most of it out. Either that or it's just the fluid is not, I don't know, just the way the fluid works, I guess. I don't know. Not an expert on fluid dynamics. Like I remember you. Okay, one last screw to go. Oh god, that's a lot of crap coming out. Ugh, oh god. That's not as bad as it could be, but that is pretty bad. So yeah, let's just put this over here. Let's get a bit of a closer look at that. Empty out the water. That is nasty. That is gross as hell. Ugh. Just like zoom in on that. I'm sure everybody wants to see all the details in this. Yeah, that is not good. So I'm going to go clean this out and I will be right back. So right now we have the pump just free and we are going to test it. I know this is not the best idea. I filled it with a little bit of water in the bearing, so hopefully it will be lubricated enough and not break. But we are just going to quickly plug it in and see if it works. Hopefully, fingers crossed it works. I don't know what I'll do if it doesn't. Alright, so it works if I like nudge it. I don't know what's going on. One more time. It works! Thank God. Thank God. Thank God. Hopefully it stays working. Hopefully. We are back from cleaning up all the parts. As you can see, it looks pretty good. Well, I wasn't able to get it perfectly, like there's still a stain from the thermal paste and all that stuff, and microchannels are a bit hard to clean, but it is looking much better than before. Similar story with these, there's still some white stuff on them, but you know, it looks alright. The pump, this impeller does not seem to ever want to get clean, but it's good enough for me, and all the junk and all the crap is out, so that is the most important part. So let's put it back together now.
Hasn't quite stopped me from dreaming. Didn't get far, but I'm still hanging on to the feeling. For a moment I was special, but I should have known better than to fall in love. I've still got questions, but I've learned my lesson. Love, is that enough?
Now that we've got everything sealed and put back together, we are now going to fill the loop. This time with distilled water. I got some so that we don't have to worry about the minerals in tap water hurting the loop. But sadly still no funnel. So still gonna have to do ghetto style. But it's definitely going to be fun. Alright, so I will be back in just a second with that. We actually did end up finding a small funnel. Oh, whoops, sorry. But as you can see, it's like the same size as the hole. It doesn't fit in the hole, so maybe this will help, but it's maybe not gonna be perfect. So yeah, I guess let's get filling. So we gotta be super careful. This is just gonna fall out if we pour too much to one side, I guess. Let's just try it. But that worked pretty well. Although I feel like the gallon is not accurate enough with the pouring, so I'm gonna go and rinse out the glass container that we were using earlier and use that. Alright, it looks like we have fully filled this bad boy up. Let's just tighten this drain valve. And now we are going to plug this bad boy in and hope that there are no leaks. Now I'm trying to see if I can tell if there's any water coming out of the pump area right now. And I do not think that I see any, although there could be some. Because there was a little bit of water on it. It's just, but it looked like it was not, I mean, it wasn't at a seam or anything. It wasn't, you know, coming out. So it just seemed like it got a little wet from the filling. But we are now going to just plug it in, hope that the pump, it turns on, and hope that there are no leaks. And the pump is turning on, as you probably can hear. And the pump is much, much quieter now. You might not be able to hear it, but it is still running, I can assure you that. It's just all the air says sort of, the little air bubbles have cycled out of the pump area, so now it is running much smoother. So I'm going to put some paper towel under the block, the pump block, because that's where it was supposed to be leaking from, and then we can leave it for a little while and see how it turns out. So guys, I have left this cooler here to leak test for, I don't know, it's probably been a little bit over 24 hours now, and I can confidently say that there have been 0 leaks whatsoever in this cooler. And, you know, we may not have figured out what was causing the leak, we may not have had, you know, physical evidence of the leak, but clearly this person who was selling this had problems with it leaking, and, you know, otherwise they wouldn't have sold it for so cheap. So we can verify by that it was leaking, and all it took was a nice, good clean and reassembly, I guess. That was really all that it took to fix this, and you know, sometimes that's all that it takes. Obviously, there are other times when it's more, but lesson learned from this is that sometimes if you just take good care and clean your products, it will last much, much longer. So if you enjoyed this video, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.